It is time for the start of season number 2 of the Buffalo Bills franchise. It's time for us to get back on the saddle here and get ready to make a run here for another Super Bowl championship. As this week we are kicking off this season with the Kansas City Chiefs in action here in week 1 here at home, as we're trying to defend our crown here as Super Bowl champs just from a season ago. And it's a packed house here in Buffalo. The crowd is cheering us on, and of course the Kansas City Chiefs in town here, as we of course played the Chiefs back in week 5 last season and had a very successful game against Patrick Mahomes. But of course Mahomes is one of those tough quarterbacks there that you definitely got to keep a close eye on at all times for what he can do on the field. Now they suggested that we should defend the mid-range passing, but I'm going to say we're going to defend the short-range passing there. And of course we're also going to make sure we keep Chris Jones in check as well, as the blitz counter is going to be our offensive type of play. As you take a look there, Kansas City, of course, the usual suspects: Mahomes, Kelsey, Jones, Humphreys, and then they even got a new player there by the name of, I don't know, Calvin Ridley. Yeah, they picked him up after the offseason, and they are ready to go with their high-power offense. And of course, their pretty decent defense here for themselves, especially leading it with Chris Jones. Now, Travis Kelsey will be out of the game. He is a vertical threat there, so at least we can have some reprieve there when it comes to the offensive side of the ball there for the Chiefs. But we still got Patrick Mahomes on the field there, and we got to try to stop the short range passing from him. Now, last time, like I mentioned before, we played them back in week 5, and we defeated them 38-28. We held them to only 24 yards in the game. Now, Patrick Mahomes threw for 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, and had 4 interceptions in the game. And of course, the pressure was coming from him in all different directions. And that's what our game plan is going to try to be here with our defense. And I'm really hoping our defense will pin their ears back and really cause some havoc here on the field. Now, it is a Thursday night game, so we're the only game kicking off, as I mentioned here, as we are on Thursday night football, the kickoff of the new season. And we'll see what we can do here against this man right here, Patrick Mahomes, who had a very nice year. Didn't win the MVP, but had a really pretty decent year there. I believe he was in the playoffs, but they got knocked out pretty early there. Pretty much every AFC West team made it, as the other divisions there in the AFC was not so great. As you take a look there, they all have pretty similar records going into the postseason. As Mahomes there drops back here, throws this one there. This is going to go to, I believe, Noah Gray for a short catch there, for just enough there for the first down. See Mahomes here hands this one off there, and there you see our defense doing a good job here wrapping up. Now, we are having a tough time trying to get them 3 and out, and this is going to be a thing that we're going to have to deal with. But if we can just find the right plays here and just try to get Mahomes and get him to throw that ball more than, less than, have him chuck that ball quickly and not let him sit back in that pocket there, I think we'll pretty much have this ball game wrapped up in a nice little bow. So we see there another catch there from Gray as he gets another first down. Now they're in our own 38-yard line. Another 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs, as they look like they're just getting down the field here pretty quickly, as Robbins, the rookie there, almost had the quarterback, but Mahomes able to get that one away. Nice tackle there from Greenlaw, and we're looking to hopefully see him do some big things there in the linebacker position, as we remember picked him up in the trade with the 49ers right before the trade deadline last season. And so far he has been pretty much very helpful and that trying to help out with that linebacking core that we're trying to start. Try to start fresh and new. As you see, another run there from their halfback. Another first down for Kansas City, now on our own 24. And Mahomes will throw this one up the middle there, as the halfback will get hold of this one there, and he'll hold on to it. As they've been throwing the ball here pretty well there. They've got now 7 passes so far here. Only 3 rushing plays. As Oliver's going to come in here. He's going to make a nice tackle and a sack. And then there you see Miller. He knows this man right here. He's taken on Mahomes before. last season, of course, all those years there in Denver, as they make a nice duo over there, Oliver and Miller, getting the sack and the fumble recovery. And we take possession here on our own side of the field. Nice job there for the Bills, getting the ball there. And, of course, now they can be the first one to score. See Josh Allen on the field. So Kansas City already giving up the first turnover. We'll see if we can now try to get the first points on the board. So Allen throws that one there to the rookie Parker. Calvin Parker, a rookie of ours that we picked up. And one of our guys that's heading dev. And we're trying to see what type of dev trait he has, as he's probably potentially one of our future tight ends, stars of the tight end position. It's 3rd and 2 now coming up. We'll see a run here from Cook, and that is just going to be just enough as Amir Woodward, there is another rookie right there for the Kansas City Chiefs, who is got also a hidden dev as well. So now we'll see Moss have the football here, and Moss trying to get a decent block there from our other rookie. That'll be Hunter Cannon. If you guys know from our Highland Scotty series, he was our tight end that was just badass, and we put him in here in this franchise in the first year draft. It's now 3rd and 9 coming up for Allen. Ball on their own 40-yard line. Allen's making some changes there on the line. We'll see what these changes are. We'll see Allen here drops back here, throws that one up to Sharir. Sharir will get that one, and that's going to be a nice first down. Put him there at the 38-yard line for nice 1st and 10. So a new set of downs here for the Bills. Still no score here. Just 3:35 left here in the first quarter. No one's scored yet. As Allen here drops back in the pocket, looks up the middle there to the rookie Parker. Parker gets the catch, and he is going to be finally taken down inside the 30. So far, like I said, this drive has been looking pretty well here, and really, truly, I really feel good and feel comfortable with Parker out there. He's really doing a great job there. I think if I want to get him, of course, those 500 touches here in the game, and see what his dev trait is, and if it's a high enough dev trait, I might just go ahead and start him as a tight end. Now, the other tight end we did get was Hunter Cannon, like I mentioned before. And he's right now playing, you see number 89. He's playing the fullback position. And I told my buddies I wanted him to be able to play, be a balanced player that can both block and also help out in the receiving. Because that's what we did in Highland Scotty series, which for the last season there, he did play the fullback position from time to time. And he was really good at it. So we were trying to do that same thing here in this series as well. As you see now, 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bills. Ball now in the Kansas City 10-yard line, looking for that block there, but Hunter just could not hold on to that block long enough for us to get around it. If we got that block, we'd definitely been inside the end zone there for a tutty. 3rd and 8 coming up. Allen here looking back here, throws one up there to Diggs, and Diggs is going to get the catch, and that's going to be just short of getting inside the end zone there. And so we're going to go ahead and take our first points of the season, as we're going to kick a field goal here. And this will be an 18-yarder here. No problem. There should at least be no problem here for Bass, as he kicks that one up the uprights. And that'll be the first points of the game here. And, of course, that'll be the end of the first quarter, 3-0. Kansas City now back on the field here. We'll see what they can do on offense as Mahomes throws that one up there. And that's going to be taken away there quickly. Nice job there from the corner on that play. And of course, we got some really talented secondary players here that I want to try to utilize here and rotate around in certain formations, so I can get those guys, some experience and just be able to get them out there and see what we can do. Because I feel like we got just so much talent there in our corners and safety positions. Actually, we moved some of our corners into those safeties. Free safety and strong safety, which we are going to be looking for in the upcoming draft, and we'll talk more about that later on in the season. 1st and 10 coming up here from Mahomes, as Mahomes there quickly throws that one there. Nice catch there for the receiver, as he's going to be brought down and just gets he definitely gets enough there for the first, as that helps move the chains there for the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs now have the ball at the 49-yard line. A quick pass there, and a nice catch there from Myers, as he'll get 5 yards on that reception. Great tackle there from Jackson. Of course, we'd like to see more of him coming up in this season. As you see, Allaire now coming to the backfield there, and Claire can't get out of the backfield as he's going to he's going to end up only getting barely a yard on that play, to be honest. 3rd and 9. We'll see Mahomes here up the middle. That's going to be a catch. That's going to be just enough for the first down, as our linebackers there get there too soon or too late there to stop them from converting that first. So Kansas City again here marching down the field here. Last time they fumbled the ball. We'll see what they'll try to do this time. And they're hoping to try to at least put 6 points on the board on this second drive of the ball game. Now Mahomes drops back in the pocket, quickly throws this one in there, and that's a nice catch. That's going to be just a nice catch. He gets a reception, but just not enough there for Barber to get to the first down. So we'll see Kansas City here now. They're going to have to go just like us, get their first points of the ball game and the season, and they're going to have to settle with 3. So Allen here on their own 23-yard line. Allen up the middle. Nice catch there from Diggs, as Diggs gets a beautiful catch. And a nice job there of getting some yardage. So far, we've been doing really good here of getting down the field. Of course, I like to utilize, I'm kind of the old school. I want to utilize the running game first so we can open up the playbook a lot more and have some fun with the passing game, especially with the weapons that we have right now this current season. I'd like to see more, of course, of Diggs getting some of those deep balls, but as well as Gilbert Davis. He was a great player last year. It has some pretty good numbers. As Parker gets a nice catch, and he's going to get there as he crosses the 50-yard line there, and now in Chiefs territory at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. But yeah, I want to see more of Davis as well. He did really well. I think he even beat Diggs, I think, by 1 in touchdowns just last season, if I'm not mistaken. As Allen here drops back here, throws that one up there, but no intended there for O.J. Howard, as that's going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. And we'll see here what they'll try to do is Allen here drops back in the pocket. Launches this one up there. That's going to get tipped away. Intended there for Hunter Cannon on that pass. And of course, like I said, Hunter Cannon is known for grabbing those jump balls there deep. We've seen him do that quite often in college. Allen now drops back in the pocket up the middle there to Diggs. A great catch, as he is pretty well covered there, double coverage there, and still will be able to retrieve the ball. 1st and 10 coming up. Ball on the 33-yard line here on the Chiefs' end of the field. Handoff there to Moss. Moss looking for that block, but he just does not get it. He's going to get creamed pretty good as he loses a yard on that carry. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Allen here under center. Hands this one off there to Cook. Cook's good and trying to get out of the backfield and does. And now we're looking at a 3rd and 3 coming up. Now 3rd and 3. Looks like they're going to try to keep the ball on the ground. And that's one of the things I kind of want to do here, especially when we're in the red zone. Don't want to throw it around too much here because last season we had way too many interceptions in the red zone. And that's really caused us, especially early on, really caused us some hiccups in our drives and just destroyed the momentum we had going down the field, working all that that much time off the clock and just getting down the field as we did. It just kind of really killed us when we got inside the 20 and tried to throw a pass, especially even a short pass. Defense was just covering us very, very well. 1st and 10 now here after that successful first down. And we'll see Allen here drops back in the pocket, looking here. He's going to throw this one up and deep. That one's going to O.J. Howard, and Howard's going to be inside the 10. He's going to get marked somewhere around the 5-yard line for the big 1st and goal coming up for the Bills. So Bills looking pretty good here, looking pretty strong. Josh Allen looking very confident in the pocket here. As Allen here, or I should say Moss, trying to run the backfield there. And of course, I am trying to run Moss a little bit more. Same thing kind of with Cook. We don't have Singletary no more. We went ahead and traded him off early last season. And now we're just trying to work on these 2 youngsters here as Moss gets into the end zone. First rushing touchdown this season, as he was our rushing touchdowns leader last season. And this season, he's trying to continue doing the same as the Bills get the first touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Bills Mafia. As they put 6 points on the board here. And it's going to make it a 10-3 ball game. As Bills Mafia, they love what they're seeing from the boys out here on this field here tonight. Let's see if we can continue it here. And let's see what our defense can do against Mahomes, as Mahomes getting some last-minute instructions here. And they'll try to get down the field here and probably pretty much try to take over those last few minute and a half left here in this first half. As Mahomes again drops back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one up the middle, a nice catch. As that's going to be a huge first down. No huddle here from Kansas City as they hurry up on the field. Mahomes gets hit as he throws that football, and that's going to be picked up by Jackson. As Jackson looking, trying to see if he can get down the field for a pick six, and no, he does not. But he gives back the momentum back to Bills Mafia. As you hear the crowd, they are going crazy. So now we have opportunity now to try to capitalize on this and maybe try to put up another 6 points on the board here. Worst case scenario, 3 points. Now you see Jackson trying to go back there, and you see him just spinning that camera around. You see the Chiefs head coach there. Don't want to knock him over. And the Bills now take over the ball here as they have possession here. Second turnover now for Kansas City. First one was a fumble, and then the second one, of course, now this interception. Let's see if we can bank on this. Allen here dropping back in the pocket. Oh, that one gets tipped right in front of Allen. So great play there from the defensive lineman there on that one. I believe that might have been Jones on that play. Allen now here dropping back here, and he's going to get hit again as he threw that one. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. 52 seconds left here in the first half. Ball's on the 45-yard line. Allen here drops back in the pocket, throws this one up there. That's going to be picked off. First interception of the season here on Josh Allen, as Bolts will take this one, his first of the season. And the fans booing Bolt there on that one. Josh Allen there trying to throw that one on there, but he did not see, and of course I did not see that at all. There was a defender right there, timed it perfectly there. So nice job there for Bolt, watching the eyes of the QB and seeing where that ball is going. So Kansas City will have now possession here with 45 seconds left. They'll try to see it again, try to tie this ball game up as this one gets thrown up there. Incomplete pass. And for a while there, I was thinking that might have been a pass interference play, but no, they do not call it. So now 2nd and 10, launches this one there. That's going to be going to, I believe that's not, no, I don't think that's Juju. But the Kansas City does get the catch, and they're going to call a quick timeout with now 2 timeouts remaining. So now 3rd and 1, quick pass. That's going to be tipped away. Nice job there for the defense. And Kansas City is going to be now forced to kick a field goal, as this field goal goes up, and it is good. And that is a nice one there for Kansas City, as they put up 6 points themselves. Or excuse me, 3 points there for themselves, makes it now 10-6. So a 4-point ball game here, 25 seconds left. Allen and the offense coming back out here. It looks like they're going to try to go for here, at least try to get maybe a position of a touchdown here, as that goes deep, and no good there. It looked like the player there looked like it was, I think it was intended for Diggs, but I think Hunter Cannon was out there pretty deep. So now we'll see here now a 2nd and 10. Allen again, of course, taking his time. And he is going deep in the pocket there. That's going to be go up to Diggs, and he's going to try to get out of bounds to stop the clock. But they're going to go ahead and call a timeout. And both them and the Kansas City Chiefs have 2 timeouts remaining in this first half. Kansas City now looking to maybe try to find a defensive stop here of some sort. But they'll see Allen here. He'll throw this one as he gets hit, and that's going to be a great catch, or was that a catch? They're indicating it's a catch, and that's to Davis, as he gets a huge first down. So nice play there from Davis, as he's able to get on the board, or get a hold of that one there inbounds. And that right there, they're going to call a quick timeout just in case. And they'll have 1 timeout remaining. So 6 seconds left here. They're not going to go for the field goal here. They're going to try to go for the end zone. So they're going to be gutsy here this season. Allen here drops back in the pocket. Oh, launches this one here over the shoulder to Diggs and a touchdown. Bills Mafia on the board again. Nice job there from Stephon Diggs as he gets a beautiful catch. Look at this. Look at this. You can't. That's where Zach. I mean, that just shows you right there where he knows. Allen knows where to put that ball at for Diggs. Does a great job there, throwing that one over the shoulder. And a great catch. Take a look at this. A replay of this play right here, and then you see the corner just drop. He just stays there, thinking that okay, the safety has him. I don't have to worry too much about him. I'll just make sure maybe a quarterback or maybe a halfback or something will come out of the back here and I can go after him. But look at this right here. That's when I seen him just like break away. I'm like, oh, if I can just throw this, lob this up there in a corner of the defense or a corner of the end zone there, it can be right in his hands, and it does. A nice play. And Kansas City on the board again as Cook just could not do nothing there against Diggs. As we'll take a look here and see that the ball will be kneeled as Kansas City gives up a big play, but hey, we're all right with that. We're totally fine with that. You guys can do what you want because honestly, we have the lead and we like it. So Kansas City right now taking the lead. Take a look at here. There's some other games. Of course, no games going on right now because we are the game of the week. As everyone else, of course, will be playing on Friday or on Sunday or Sunday night, or Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and of course 2 Monday night games there. As the Chargers will take on the Raiders, and the Titans will take on the Steelers in the Monday night game. The Sunday night game, of course, Rams taking on the Eagles, who, of course, Rams we played for the Super Bowl last season. And we'll see if they can return back to that top spot. But there you see, first half here, not too bad. I kind of like what we're been doing so far in the first half. Really doing a good job here, eating up the clock. And not to mention just taking our time down the field and just making some really good play calls on offense. Defense, wish it would come a little more live, be more of a live wire. I wish they do a lot more. We might try to do some more blitzing here in the second half, but also just put some. Just really, I'm liking the way we're kind of applying the pressure and coming at different directions. We haven't had some big, huge sacks here on Mahomes, but we'll try to see what we can do here in today's game. We have that one, I believe, so far here from Oliver. As we'll see, the Bills now have the ball here to start off the second half. Let's go down to a 2nd and 7. Ball on the 22-yard line. Allen under center here, and Allen's X factor is lit up. And so now hand off here to Cook. Cook trying to find a block, and he just he finds a couple of yards there on that play. So now we go to a 3rd and 4. Moss in the backfield along with Allen. You got 4 wide, so it looks like it could be a pass. It's definitely going to be a pass here. Allen here calling some audibles here. Drops back in the pocket here, looking right down the field here. Looks up the middle there to Davis and gets a great catch there to Davis. And that's going to put a huge first down. As we'll go ahead now. See a first and 10 coming up here for Allen. Allen here looks up, finds up the middle there. Of course, finds one of his favorite, or probably the favorite target of his. And that is Stephon Diggs, as he gets a great catch there for him. And another carry there. And so we'll go now to a 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9 coming up here. Let's see what we can do here. Handoff there to Moss. Moss going to get this one here. He's going to take this, and that is just going to be short of the first. As they'll indicate it, yes, it is going to be about 3rd and inches. So we'll see what we can do here. Maybe we'll try to run this one up the middle here, maybe with Hunter Cannon. And we'll see. Oh, no, it's going to be to Cook. And Cook's going to run this one here, and he definitely gets a nice run there. He'll get a gain of 6 on that play. And they'll put him about a nice 1st and 10. So they've been pretty balanced here so far here for the most part. Rushing-wise, 20 plays so far. I mean, passing's been 20 plays. It's now Cook has the football here. Cook looking for the end zone, but he's going to be taken down as he gets inside the 20. They're going to mark around the 18-yard line for a huge first down. As we'll take a look inside the stats here with the next-gen stats. And Cook just had a great, really big run there. Look, we've been waiting for that all night here with him and Moss. And that's something we're going to be trying to work on quite a bit here. Last year we had some big, huge runs from them. And of course, we did lose a couple offensive linemen there that helped us out in the run. But hey, I think we found some guys here that can help us out even more so. It might take some time. But you see Moss there get lit pretty good. But keeps hold of the football. Now 2nd and 7 coming up. And we'll see what's going on here. As we'll see a handoff now to Moss. Moss, go ahead. He's going to run this one in here. And he is going to get inside the 5. And he'll be marked down at the 3. As that's going to be a great carry there for him. So now, Kansas City got to try to make a stop here. If not, they're definitely going to be in trouble here. They got a big mountain to climb. It's Allen there up the middle and gets that one to Davis. Touchdown, Bills. And that's another touchdown here. As Bills Mafia like the score that these boys are in today. As they got a nice lead here. It's going to be a 24-6 ball game here. Kansas City having a tough time with this offense here. They don't know what direction we're coming at. They don't know if we're going to be running it or if we're going to be passing it. It's just been a great balance here in today's game. And there you see crowd going wild here. Already going on the right foot here to start off the season. Hopefully we can continue this here in this one and bring home a win. 24-6 now. And we'll see this return, and see there is a penalty on this one. That's the reason why we showed this here. It's a holding call, and it's going to be on Patterson. So that's going to put him back at the 9-yard line. So we'll see if we can try to make a good blitz here to put some pressure on Mahomes. That pass is going to get tipped away. Nice play there. As make a nice little stop. 2nd and 10 coming up again, still on their own 9-yard line. Mahomes up the middle there, finds Gray. Gray's doing a great job here tonight. Now he's been thrown to quite a bit here. He's been making some decent plays, but this definitely cannot replace the shoes of Travis Kelce. I know Mahomes is probably wishing that Kelce was out here tonight. As Mahomes there throws this one there, that's going to be taken away. As that's gonna just a nice hit. As Johnson puts the lumber on the receiver there. And that's going to force him to, of course, punt the football. So 3:41 left here in the third quarter here. And Moss now running here, trying to stiff arm there. Breaks a tackle or two, and then finally is going to be wrapped up near the 50. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Bills. Hand off again. Moss up the middle here, and again puts his head down. And just takes off and running there. Makes a nice little scamper there for just enough for us to get the first. On the 44-yard line now, continue being in Chiefs territory. Allen here, of course, taking his time here, not in a hurry. He'll drop back here, look here, fire this one, and that one's low, intended there for Calvin Parker, as that was somewhere around the ankles there on that play. I believe Parker is like 6'7", 6'6", something like that. Allen, he's got to get away from that potential sack, and he doesn't. As that's going to be a sack there for Kansas City. And I believe that's the first sack of the day on Allen. As that's just not what we need right now. As we had a drive that was just had some great potential there. So now 3rd and 25 coming up here. Obviously, it's going to be a pass play here, so they're going to be going back deep, and Allen's just got to get rid of it there, as he has got pressure on him right as he is just trying to look down the field. So now Mahomes will come back out here after the punt. We'll see them on their own 22. Mahomes again drives back, looks here, fires there. That's going to be caught. This is going to be a tough tackle, as the receiver will make a nice catch there. That's Calvin Ridley, wearing number 9. So we'll go now 1st and 10 Allen here, or excuse me, Mahomes here will now go ahead and take this one himself. He's going to call his own number going down the field, and they have to try to wrap him up, but they finally do. As he makes a big run there. He made a nice 20-yard carry. And now the Bills are going to have to make up for that blunder right there. You see Miller trying to go after him, try to dive for him, but missed. And then Mahomes just almost had an open field before that safety there came down, and it picked up the tackle. Mahomes throws there quickly. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be a couple yards on the play. On a second down. And we'll see another handoff there to Edwards Claire, and then he will get there, but it looks like oh, no. You see Bernard there. He is hurt. He is limping off the field. It's now 3rd and 4 coming up for the Bills. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mahomes again drops back here, looks up, fires this one. That's going to be tipped away. Nice job there, but another Bill is down, and it's going to be Deshaun Robbins as he'll to be taken off the field. And there you see, Bernard, he's got a very painful injury there. He's going to have to be taken out of the game. So his replacement will come in. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but we'll see at the end of the third quarter, Chiefs make another kick there, another field goal. The 3rd one of the night, making it 24-9 now. So you see Stephon Diggs. As you see a foot contusion there for Robinson, so he'll have to come out of the game. Again, we'll check to see if it's anything serious. But Parker makes a great catch there to start off the fourth quarter. As Allen finding the rookie. 1st and 10 coming up here, the ball on the 38-yard line. Allen checking. Making some changes here and dropping back here, looking up the middle or looking over to the left side there. Finds McKenzie, and just a great toss there to McKenzie. Yes, McKenzie did a great job there getting away from the defender and helping us getting the first down. So we'll keep the drive alive. Now in Chiefs territory here on their 42-yard line. We'll see Cook now runs this there. He almost broke off a tackle, but just didn't get wrapped up, but just. Gets enough there for us for a short 3rd down. So we'll run this one up the middle here for Moss, and Moss does a great job before he is taken there. And they get enough there for the first. So now 1st and 10. Ball now on the Chiefs' 29-yard line. And of course, at this point in the ball game, there's still time for the Chiefs to come back here, but we're just going to make sure we can seal the deal here. As that ball almost, thank goodness, it got tipped away. It could have easily been intercepted there, but the defender just bats it away. Now, for 2nd and 10 now coming up here. Allen again taking his time here. See what he's going to do here. Drops back in the pocket. Looks. Taking it. He gets hit as he throws that ball. And there you see another interception for Kansas City. It's Kansas City trying to take this one back for a pick 6, but no. And that's going to be an interception there for Williams. As he's able to pick that one off there. And I think Allen might have gotten hit there as he threw that football. Let's see. Yeah, he got hit. And he got drilled hard. And then, of course, threw that ball all the way through and try to put some muster on that to get to the receiver. But tough break there for our guy. As now Calvin Ridley gets a nice catch. As now we'll see a 2nd and 2. So defense is going to try to get that ball back here. We'll see if they can do so. We'll see a catch, and that is going to be completed there. As Mahomes finds another 1st down. Now on the 42-yard line of the Bills. Mahomes again throws this one up there. That's the quick pass there to their tight end, Noah Gray. As he will, of course, get the 5 yards on that carry. Nice job there for the big man. It's now Mahomes again up the middle here. This time finds another receiver, and that's going to be caught. And that's going to be now enough there to move the chains again. As that's going to be another 1st down. Mahomes now 31-yard line. Throws this one off to the right-hand side, and it's going to get to the receiver. But I believe they won't get much of anything. Maybe a yard or two. Nice stop there from Johnson on that play. Mahomes now, second and 6. We'll see a quick pass there. That's going to go to Calvin Ridley. And Calvin Ridley's going to drop the football, and they're going to say fumble. As he got hit there. And the ball popped out. Let's see the replay here. Now, see what happens there. Did his knee come? Oh, this might get turned over. This is challengeable for the Chiefs. We'll see if they're going to challenge this. As Allen's going to come out here and, yep, okay, so now the booth is going to look at this. Booth is now questioning this call. You guys be the judge here. I think, yeah, he is his butt down. And then that ball pops out. So this is still Kansas City ball. And we'll see what they'll say as the referee will come out. He will notify us that the ball is, he is down. The player is down. So it is still Kansas City possession. So the crowd does not like that. So here we are now. Ball on the 16-yard line here for the Chiefs. Mahomes finds again Calvin Ridley. And Ridley gets pushed out of bounds. So no gain. 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball in 17. Mahomes there again. Throws this one there. And Johnson makes a nice stop as he tries to find Noah Gray again. And does not really get much of anything. So 3rd and 9. 4:10 left here in the 4th quarter. Handoff there to Edwards-Helaire. And then you see he'll be a run, but again, just not enough to get the first. It's going to be a 4th and 5 coming up, and Kansas City obviously going to go for it. Ball on the 11-yard line. Mahomes looking back here. He's got to get this one chucked in the back of the end zone. He does, as he finds Velasquez in there on the play. And gets into the end zone there. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Kansas City gets their first touchdown of the season. But it's a late one here. As this is not just going to kind of pad the score. Not what the real score looks like here. But with 3:44 left here, the Bills can pretty much hold on to maintain control here with the football. And keep the score where it's at. But I'm sure Allen's going to try to put some points on the board here. Hopefully they find a smart way of doing it. As Allen here throws this one up there. That's going to be lobbed up there to Stephon Diggs. And Diggs gets this one at the 47. Huge catch there from him. And that's another first down for Buffalo. Bills now still with possession, 1st and 10. Handoff there to Cook. Cook's going to go to the right or left-hand side. And he is going to get smothered there pretty good. So now ball on the 48. Allen, of course, taking his time here. They could get the 2-minute warning here if they want to, but they're looking for the first down. And they're going to be just told they're going to be short shy of it. But Deion Dawkins will come off the field there. He's grabbing his shoulder again. Hopefully it's not serious. We've already got 3 guys down here tonight. As we'll see a handoff now to Moss. And Moss finds a hole, but he's going to be met up by 2 Chiefs. And they're going to indicate he did have enough. His bruised shoulder is a mild injury. So we'll go ahead and sub him out just to be on the safe side. 2 minutes left here in this ball game. Kansas City looking to try to find some kind of defensive play to help them out here and trying to get back in the ball game. As Moss now runs this one there. And then, of course, Kansas City's going to call a quick timeout with now 2 timeouts remaining. So 2 timeouts remaining here for Kansas City. Bills have the football. Bills have all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 7. Hand off here. And we'll see Moss go on the outside here looking for that first down marker and finds it and gets a little bit extra and stays in bounds to keep that clock ticking away. But Kansas City will, of course, burn another timeout, making it 1 timeout remaining for them. 1st and 10 coming up here. Of course, Allen wants to try to make sure there's not enough time here for Mahomes to do anything on offense as Moss runs this one here. Moss gets a good block and tries to try to tightrope the sideline, but he's going to get pushed out, or at least he's going to run out there at the 5-yard line. It's still 1:43 left. Sure, that's not what Allen was hoping for. But we'll see what they'll do here. They'll run this one with Cook, and Cook is going up the middle there. Touchdown. And that right there should put the game away for sure now, as Cook gets a rushing touchdown here, his first of the season. And now it's going to be now a 31-16 ball game. You see there, Chiefs not liking what they are seeing here tonight. And they definitely would like to get revenge on us. 8 plays, 75 yards on that. Almost 2 minutes or so on that drive. A little over 2 minutes on that drive, actually. First gen coming up for the Chiefs as Mahomes now drops back in the pocket. Throws that one there. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be just enough there for the first. They'll call no huddle. Minute 22 left, and we'll see here another quick pass. And there you see another first down. Mahomes just trying his best to see what his team can do here on this quick 2-minute. Run their 2-minute offense. Quick pass there to Noah Gray. Gray's going to stay in bounds. And Kansas still has one timeout remaining. They're not going to use it yet. As we'll see again, another pass and another reception there for Calvin Ridley. As they call their last timeout now. And now their last chance here to really try to get something in zone. 20 seconds left in this ball game. Mahomes here throws this up the middle. Again, another catch. And the clock will now tick away. And a few seconds left here. They're going to try, Mahomes is going to try to do his best, but no, it's going to be incomplete. As that actually hits off of one of the defenders, off the defensive lineman there. Mahomes there throws this one up there. That's going to be taken away. It's going to be batted away. And that is it for the ball game. As Kansas City loses this one here 31-16 on the road. Nice job there for the Buffalo Bills. As the Bills pick up the first win of the season. And, of course, trying to just stack some more dubs on their way, trying to go back to the Super Bowl. Of course, we don't have the same team from last year. We lost a couple pieces there on the defensive side of things. Defense is kind of a skeleton crew a little bit, especially in the secondary. I'm kind of worried about. I think I mentioned this in the last couple of videos there, but kind of worried about the secondary. There's going to be some challenging moments there, and I'm just we didn't see that too much here tonight. Not too many deep passes, or trying to challenge our secondary. But for the most part here, I like what we did tonight. It was good balance of the run and the pass, and of course, obviously, I'm a big running fan in the game. So I like to run the ball a lot, but for the most part here, I'm pretty satisfied. With the only exceptions of the 2 turnovers that we got, the 2 interceptions there, I can look past that, and hopefully Allen will do better next week. So as we take a look here at some of the stats of the game, by far we did a great job there in the red zone. We had 3 red zone touchdowns and 1 red zone field goal, and then penalty wise. Of course, I've been kind of playing with the penalties, and I'm trying to find a decent slider set to have a more balance, have more things called. But if you do that, then usually they call it at the worst time in the game, usually towards the end. So, but yeah, let's get to the stats here. Josh Allen, 17 of 28, 264 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 interceptions and also got sacked once in the ball game. Moss, 22 carries, 113 yards, and a touchdown for him. He had 3 broken tackles. His counterpart there, Cook, 13 carries for 63 yards and a touchdown and 4 broken tackles. Stephon Diggs, there you see his numbers as well. 8 catches for 122 yards and a tutty. And Davis, 3 catches for 39 yards, a tutty as well. Our rookie, Parker, 3 catches for 45 yards in the ball game. So a nice day for him. Of course, as well as Sharir, he had a reception for 22 yards. McKenzie had a reception for 20. And then, of course, Howard had a nice reception for 16 yards in the game. Defensively, our defensive stars, Greenlaw had a great day, 12 tackles, tackle for loss. Fleming, our rookie middle linebacker, had a great day. Miller, you see him, he had 3 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. But Fleming, I want to go back to him, 10 tackles and 1 tackle for loss for him. Dane Jackson, 4 tackles, interception. Oliver, of course, our nice defensive lineman there, 3 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a sack. As for the Kansas City Chiefs, you got to tip our hat to them. They played, we did a great job. We did what we were supposed to do, and that's put pressure on Mahomes. 32 of 42, 281, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Completed 76% of his passes there. Edwards-Helaire, I was kind of shocked. Kansas City Chiefs kind of really went away from the running game. I was really thinking they were going to go that way since Kelsey was not out there. But they still had Calvin Ridley out there. So I guess you could say they were still going to go out there and pass. Of course, Noah Gray did a great job there as well. 9 catches for 73 yards. Ridley, 7 catches for 85. And then Myers, 6 for 55. And you see Vela Scaling there. You see 5 for 8, for 48. He had the only touchdown Kansas City had in the game. Now, you guys see that now their leading tackler, Bolton. He had 20 tackles. 20. That's crazy. He also had an interception as well. He had 1 tackle for loss. Out of those 20 tackles, only 16 of those were assists. The other 4 were there, but he was everywhere. He was everywhere on that field there. So we'll look at some of the player upgrades. You guys have been asking me to show this, and I will show these from time to time. Zach Moss got a nice upgrade here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to kind of work on our backs here from time to time. I want to, of course, work on what he is, known for, elusive back. But I also going to try to get our backs if they can. I want them getting more involved in the passing game there. So we're going to start targeting that more often here when we do player upgrades. Jalen Johnson also had a nice upgrade as well. He's of course he came first last season. He was a corner. Now he's been upgraded. We put him up to the free safety position, so he's doing that for us. And there you see his upgrades as well. +1 actually +3 for pursuit, but +1 in awareness as well. And there you see Stephon Diggs talking about the game and how he was really impressed with the team and what they've been doing. And feels like this could be a good season for us, and I kind of agree with him. So there you see, we didn't really pound the rock as much as I wanted to, but hey, we'll go ahead and take it. There you see, offensive line will get a nice shot, and then of course we get some player staff points as well. Player staff points I'm gonna probably use up every 4 weeks to do upgrades for the player or for the personnel both on offense and defense. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. Like every 4 weeks, I'll use it. I told you guys already in this series, when it comes to the goals are going to be whatever they are. So they're going to be random. I'm not going to pick and choose the goals. But there you see Von Miller. Ooh, wow. He's going to be it's called Fire Starter. His X Factor is going to be activated in the next game. Nice. That's what I like to see. So as we wrap up here, we'll take a look here at some of the other teams that got their first wins and losses. Steelers and Browns and Bengals all got a win, and the Ravens got their first loss. As we look down here, some more, pretty much you see some surprises here. Titans, Jaguars get their first loss. The other two get their first win. Of course, we got our first win. Jets get their first win, and the Dolphins get their first win. But the Patriots, they get settled for their first loss. And we'll have to play the Patriots actually coming up in the next episode. Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, and then of course we play the Chiefs. Chiefs picked up their first loss, and then we look at the Packers, Lions. The Lions I'm really going to be really focused on because there are a couple of highest Scottish players on that team. Bears, surprisingly, they got their first loss as well because Bears were they were spending money. So I'm really surprised that they picked up a loss. So, but that's another team. The Bears and the Lions are two teams I'm really gonna be kind of watching out for. And same thing with the Cowboys and the Dolphins as well. They made some pretty big splashes during free agency. So as we take a look here, and then you see the Cardinals picked. The Cardinals actually only the team out in the NFC West that picked up a win. Everybody else picked up a loss. Seahawks is another team, I should say too, put on that watch list as well, because they got that quarterback Terry Wolf from the University of Kansas on there. Now he has no affiliation to our Ohio Scotty series. There, he was a rando there in this draft class there. But he's got some pretty good stats there, and I looked at what his abilities are. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be fun to watch. See what's going on with Seattle there, offensively. But let's just take a look here at some of the scores there as we wrap up this episode. But yeah, great job there. Picked up a win, and that's what I was looking for. Especially, I live around the Kansas City area, and I'm not a Chiefs fan at all. So when I get to play against the Chiefs in this game, I just do my best. Do my due diligence. Can't even say it. I do my due diligence to make sure they are wiped off the face of the map, to say the least. But there you see Pittsburgh 41-7. They pick up their win against the Titans, and of course the Monday night games there as well. The other Monday night game, Chargers, Raiders. Chargers win by 2. Wow. So yeah, really good week for a lot of good for some decent teams. So surprising stuff, surprising moves for some others. But you see, we got some upgrades we got to make up as well. And of course, like I said, we're taking on the 0-1 Patriots coming up, and it'll be another home game, and this time it will be a Monday night game. Yes, we're on a Monday night football, Sunday night football. My correction, Sunday night football. So we'll see what we can do on the Sunday night stage there. So if you guys do enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Follow us on our social medias down below: Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and of course on Instagram. And you guys can also follow us over on our Twitch channel on twitch.tv /ESGNet. And also too, go check us out on our second channel. It's ESGNet Plus LP. We got some other great content over there, and of course we'll be starting some LPs pretty soon here over there as well. So I don't know when we're gonna play yet, but I got a few games in mind I want to play. But that's it for this episode. As always, guys, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all. Go Bills Mafia! Let's pick up that second win. Let's go see what we can do against the Patriots next episode. See you guys.